Open up the cocaña. How do we open up the cocaña? Oh shit. This is a care package, I believe, from Apos. Pasta, Apos link in the description. If you need me to send you individual ones, you could do that. If not, just a main link to their fucking site will be amazing. What? Don't I have, wait. Another, I didn't even, that's a thing? SMSL SH8s? SMSL SU8s? This is an incredible waste of packing material, and I can't even burn it. Oh, shit. Oh, let's see what time it is. 1:36. So if I get to 1:46, I'm going to just stop. So, I didn't know these existed. Here's the thing. People are always like, companies just send me shit. Because they know I'm going to review it, and they know I'm going to send in the things. So standard SMSL remote, standard power plug, standard USB cable, standard little feet that I probably wouldn't put on because all my desks are made out of material, and a little baby antenna for Bluetooth, which I have to install. SMSL might be putting out too many items now. This might be a little bit silly. Because it looks like the fucking... Jesus fucking Christ, I just did the review literally yesterday of the DA9 with the SU9 and the SH9, the headphone amp, the DAC, and the speaker amp. And this appears to be the next DAC, which is the SU8s, that has the same like look and screen. And but like, why? Like, I don't... I'm actually probably going to leave the remote control in here as well, because I have so many SMSL remote controls just floating around my house. I'll just pick up the nearest one because none of them have changed. None of their frequencies have changed. I'll know what's in the box if I need it. So there's one. And they're all black stacks. Like, give me something with color, please. I will say their silicone feet are very nice. Power plug, instruction manual, passing test thing. Here's the amplifier. Nice quiet switches, balanced 1/4 inch LED, on off, XLR, RCA, high and low gain, analog volume control. So at least I kind of like that more than the digital volume control. Butthurt simple. SH8s. So there's a stack. I don't know if there's any sort of volume control that comes, or headphone. That's a headphone. We got the headphone DAC. I don't know if there's any sort of speaker amp. Now this, the D1se, upstairs in the mezzanine, I had just filmed 3 or 4 days ago the review of the VMV A1, which is the speaker amp, the Class A bias. I have to put the word bias. The Class A bias speaker amp that just happens to do headphones, and it's like $660. And frankly, at 2 watts class, mostly A, and pushing speakers, it's so fucking nice. So this is SMSL's, like, this is now their bottom tier stuff. I have no idea the cost of it, by the way. But since the 9 version stuff is all like $250, I'm imagining this is under $200 each, which is a kind of nice entry level thing. But now this stuff, the VMV stuff, this is the fuck you high end. This is to Honda what Acura is, or Mercedes is to fucking Brougham. So we've got the spiked feet, a USB cable. It's got the same fucking little fucking feet for the spikes to sit on. I might leave them off on this. And we've got a metal remote. You could tell right away the remote control has just been like mega upgrade, which I actually like these more than most of these metal remotes because it's a full metal remote. Oh, please tell me it comes with a fucking battery in it. Or I have to go buy more batteries, or I have batteries in the basement. 40. I don't have, not quite up to 6 minutes left. It comes with a little fucking tool that you plug in here, and you can open this up because it's fucking threaded. Like a goddamn nuclear fucking secret is hidden inside of it. Please have a battery. There's no battery. So it doesn't tell you, so I gotta go figure out which battery this takes. I have a ton of them in the basement, so it'll probably be fine. So I gotta keep that with it. And these little feet for the spikes. Let's look at this thing. Because that means this is basically replacing the VMV D1 DAC that I have in my closet, actually. Man, they've made them so heavy. Here's where the feet go. Exact same fascia, exact same volume knob, exact same screen location with the 2 phantom buttons. And then the back is power on off, optical, USB, coaxial. Here's your Bluetooth antenna. It does I2S and has balanced output. So I don't know the price on this, but judging by how SMSL does their pricing, it's usually this costs more than even the amplifiers. So this is probably like in the $700 to $900 range. I don't know for a fact. And I guarantee one thing, it's certainly gonna sound like a DAC. It's definitely gonna sound like a DAC. It's gonna make digital into analog in a converting sort of way. Whether it will sound remarkably different or better than anything else, we've got 5 more minutes. Let's just do a full fucking tits run. We're doing a full tits run with this. Titular, we're doing a titular run. I've become so efficient at this, I don't even need multiple unboxings. Just have one big one. This is also sent by APOS, and I know exactly what it's gonna be, so you're ready for the fucking... This is the review unit that they want me to do fast, and it's gonna be like... Because today's what? June 10th? They want this review published on the 15th. If this is what I think it is. And it is the thing that I think it is. So back to the DAC fucking wars of 2021. No DAC has been more notable than the topping D90. And certainly the topping A90 I think is the more impressive part of the duo there. Because the A90 is the amplifier version, and the A90 like proved that THX is not king god of the world because the D90 exists, because the A90 exists. But the D90 came out like 2 years ago. And I think there's been one update to the D90 to include more MQA shit, which I don't give a flying fuck about. But now this one, the D90SE, is the product and result, standard topping remote by the way, of the AKM factory burning down. Because the D90, for all its praise, was run by an AKM chip. And when the company that is making the DAC chips, by the way, USB cable, power plug, burns to the fucking ground, you have to sort of reorganize. That is why the JNOG stopped being sold and the Geshelli Labs J2 came out. And that is why this now exists. Oh, I fucked up. I'm gonna start this stupid thing. So this looks remarkable like the D90, only, unplug that little plug. This now does not have an AKM chip. I believe this has a Sabre chip. And that's what they've had to do. That's why it's the SE. It's a special edition or Sabre edition. Because they literally can't make the D90 if there's no AKM chips to put in the D90. So my job in the next 5 days, well, it's 1 in the morning. So yeah, I have 5 days. No, I have to publish it on the 5th day. So I have 4 days to do my absolute favorite thing of all time, which is go into my basement and compare 2 expensive DACs against each other to see if they sound any different. And if Topping did their job, you shouldn't, because AKM is probably the highest, like everybody loves AKM DACs, but now they don't exist anymore. So did the implementation of this new Sabre DAC, I'm pretty sure it's a Sabre DAC, go as smoothly as it did like from the JNOG to the J2? Or is everyone going to be like, that doesn't sound as good and fuck it? So this is a fucking, but am I even going to compare to that now? Let me see what the VMV, what's in the spec sheet of that. Jesus, the manual's in fucking color. You know this is an expensive unit. Does it even have about MQA file play? It has a register thing. I don't know where the hell are the specs. Sound color rich pre-mode, multifunction LED circuits. Here you go. ES9038 Pro, ESS Saber. So that's a 9038 Pro is in that. Did this even have a listing of what it has in it? Doesn't say on this. Did it even have a book? Am I hallucinating? Did I not see a book? There you go. I didn't see a book. I just want to know what DAC chip's in it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, heaven have mercy on me. The fucking... There's so many bar graphs. That's all Chinese, literally. Give me the one that tells me. The DAC chip. Where is it? Weighted input up above a DAC chip. Where? Topping audio. Well, I'm definitely at the 10-minute mark now. Sorry, I'm doing this for myself too. Total parameters, frequency response, envelope, crosstalk, channel balance. Does it even say the DAC chip it's using? Because, I mean, this is the one that they should be telling you. Attribute, measurement, weight, power signal, line output, white OLED, power consumption. All right, I don't think it's going to actually tell me. Not reliably. Huh. I wonder if I want to know if it's using the same DAC chip as, because Topping and SMSL, they're a competing brand, but they're sort of like they're probably the only ones that are actually competing with each other. And I can't tell what DAC chip's in this. Oh well. Moving on. This is another, I'm going to open this one all on its own to make it a short one, because that's, you just wait. Let me clean this shit up and get to the real deal stuff.